Welcome everyone to another wonderful episode here, Jaws Podiatry. Today we have a very pleasant patient who has presented with multiple chief complaints, but what I want to show you guys is he's got this seated corn. Oh, well, I mean, this is, when you talk about, table up a little bit there for this bed. Talk about this seated corn. I feel it underneath the third and fourth metatarsal head now. Look at this, perdona. This is, the patient cannot even walk. She cannot, because of this. This little pebble is affecting her gait, her daily life activities, which is obviously not good. And you guys are gonna see, again, let's just continue to take a little bit more. We're gonna start to enucleate, and I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Sometimes we bring patients back. We do these in stages because if you remove too much of the core, it can cause continued significant amount of pain. ¿Está bien?
Sí.
Ok, perdona.
Tranquila. Aguanto bastante dolor.
¿Cómo?
Aguanto bastante dolor.
Okay. So sometimes I'll just kind of go like this. And this is keratinized tissue, which basically means that it's really, really tough. I know a lot of people that will apply a little bit of the beetle juice, which we have recently spoken about. And the beetle juice, depending on the patient and depending on the clinical presentation, we have used the beetle juice, the cantharone, in the past to soften the core, of the, what we call the IPK. That is the complex term of the corn, intractable porokeratosis. ¿Cómo se siente?
No hay dolor.
No hay dolor, no pain, no pain. And the problem is that she has no fat. There is no fat. No fat. I feel all the metatarsals, the heads of all the metatarsals, there's no fat. And there's always, anytime that we talk about this condition to patients, oh, there's no fat. Oh, well, why do I have so much fat here? I should, move the fat from here to there. It's exactly what we do. To every little joke, there's a little truth. So one of the procedures that we do here, aside from, minimally invasive procedures that we do here in our office-based surgical suite for something like this, we're actually also able to perform what we call an autolipotransplantation. A what? Autolipotransplantation. It belongs to the patient. Lipo, it's a little lipo aspiration, not a liposuction. ¿Está conmigo?
Sí, voy.
Transplantation means moving from one location to another. So what we do is, with the help of a dear friend of mine who I've known for many, many, many years, we do move a little bit of fat from here to the bottom of the foot. A lot of people use the dermal fillers that they use for the face, right, for creases, the dermal fillers, which are temporary. We have used those also in the past, but the only problem is, like I said before, they're temporary. And putting these dermal fillers on the bottom of the foot, they don't last very, very long. As you guys can only imagine, you know, the continuous pounding every single day will not allow the dermal filler to last as long as maybe in the face, right? We don't walk on our faces, we walk on our feet. But the adipose, the fat does, number one, it belongs to the patient. They're living cells. They have a lot of stem cells, and it will replenish, right? It will replenish all of this. But in, you know, that's I'll go ahead and talk to the patient. She's obviously listening to what I'm talking about, but when it comes to this, obviously this is something structural. It's here to stay. This is not gonna go anywhere. That little corn is going to come back in maybe, ¿cuándo vuelve? Usualmente cuando te va.
Se me va y...
¿Cuándo? ¿2 meses? ¿2 semanas?
No, una semana la próxima.
1 week. The patient just told me in 1 week, that is back.
Yeah.
Because it's a symptom of an underlying structural problem.
That is true.
www.jawspodiatry.com, Instagram, Dr. Tojam, Jaws Podiatry, Facebook, last but not least, our YouTube channel, Jaws Healthcare. Have a wonderful day, everyone.